Let's take a look at how you can change the format and the view of the pages in your report. You can see by default we use the 16:9 layout, and that's kind of to match up with typical monitors that people use today. When you're viewing these report pages, you can actually come to the ribbon and change the zoom that's used to display this page. So, for example, currently the default is to fit it to the viewport so that you can see everything within this report page. But I can also make it actual size, and this will zoom in, so it's a 1-to-1 pixel mapping. And now I can scroll around, and you'll see I get scroll bars to do that. But everything's a little bit bigger, so you can see more of the information. I can also change the aspect ratio of this report. I need to come into the formatting pane when I don't have anything on the report page selected. And you'll see I get information that I can set the name of the page, etc. And I can set the size of the page here as well. So like I said, by default it's 16:9, but I can also change it to a 4:3 layout. Now you might find that some of your visuals drop off the page. If you do that, things will get cut off, but it's easy to resize those and make the layout work again. I can also go in and customize the page size a little further. I can specify a particular page pixel size. And this is very useful if you're then going to be pinning this onto dashboards. We'll see that later on in the course. It'll also be useful if you're setting up a page that you want to have shown on a particular dashboard or in on a particular screen size. The final thing that you can do here is choose the Cortana layout. Now, for a report like this with lots of information on it, this isn't going to be so much use. But you can see we're making the page a very thin but tall page. And that's because you can use Power BI as a set of results that Cortana shows you when you ask questions of Cortana. Again, we'll cover how to set that up a little bit later on in the course. But this allows you to format a page in a very specific layout for these Cortana answers. You might choose to show a summary bit of information here in the Cortana page, and then have another page in your report that shows more of the details. The other thing that I can do here is change the background. So for example, I might want to change the color to be something different, or even add an image to use behind all of the visuals in your report.